about how marketers are going to approach designing, consumer communications over the next few years, with some of the inability to find the audiences that they really care about. How do data and creativity play into how marketers are going to think about this?
I feel like this is just something that we see happen so frequently in life, where one door closes or maybe narrows a bit, another opens. And I think one of the other most significant changes that's happened in sort of advertising and communications more broadly over the course of the last ever is the rise or birth of this sort of concept of intelligent creative. I guess around sort of 4 years ago, machine learning and AI started to get to the point where computer vision, optical character recognition, natural language processing, a bunch of these sort of very different ML technologies could actually sort of programmatically unpack and start to understand the creative attributes of content. So if you think about it, like every video, whether it's a 5-second Instagram ad or a longer form piece of content on YouTube, is just a procession of frames. And in each of those frames, there are many things happening. So, an actor or actress might be looking left or right or straight at the camera, and that gaze, it may be very engaging in certain cultures, but aggressive and off-putting in others. You have logos and trademarks that could be in the upper right corner or the bottom left, or zooming in, or or hidden in sort of a low color contrast. You have words showing up in different fonts and pacing through either comfortably at a comfortable reading pace or fast and quick. You have spoken words happening in the background and calls to action and emotions being exhibited by the actors and actresses, and on and on and on. And all these things are increasingly data. And so what we've seen is a rise of technologies, including what VidMob has really helped kind of pioneer, that enable marketers to quite easily unpack everything that's happening inside their content, and then compare that to the resultant behavioral signals. So, upper funnel, view through, and other kind of engagement metrics, all the way down to, ROAS and purchases and other sort of, real kind of lower funnel metrics. And so, when combined together, what we see is that we can actually start to, for the first time, not help marketers understand which ads are working, because we know that data exists everywhere. But we can get to something that's never been there, which is why. Why was this ad working last week and it's not working this week? Like, what changed in culture that my spend is now being wasted? And maybe more importantly, what can I do? What should I do? Or what should I experiment with? That might combat that and make it work again. Yes, we're going to lose some signal. Yes, there's going to be some negative impact from this, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see the balance, the benefit of this sort of intelligent creative movement far outweigh the negative of the signal loss. And that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, I mean, it really is the rise of a new category.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Maddie.
And we covered, I would say, a decent amount of what signal loss is, but there's a lot more here. The good news is VidMob has created an incredible resource in our digital marketers' essential guide to signal loss. And if you want to dig in and learn kind of all that there is to learn, just click below, download the ebook, and hopefully that'll be another valuable resource for you.
And thank you for your time today.